What is up, guys? It's Lay here. Welcome back to another World of Warships Legends gameplay, and today we are back in the Tier 6 American Premium Destroyer, the Charles Hughes. And while you probably are going to question why I'm using this ship over the Benson and why I even have this ship, let's just say I really like unique ships. I'm really fond of this ship, not for its lackluster torpedoes range or its below average guns compared to the Benson. The Charles Hughes is actually, in my opinion, one of my favorite tier 6 destroyers. And hear me out before you rant about how dumb and stupid my opinion is. Hear me out. So, this ship it's pretty much a Benson. As a Benson, if you think about it, it's a Benson with less guns. Worse reload, I believe, and worse torpedo range. But it's pretty much a Benson. Now, you have a 4x1 instead of the 5x1. You have better AA guns than the Benson. Probably have a little bit better concealment than the Benson. Correct me or not, I don't know. I might be wrong in that department. But the Charles Hughes, what's so amazing about this ship is the way that people don't expect you to play the way you are playing it. It's a ship that you just can't figure out how they're going to play it. Now they say, oh, it's a Benson. But no, I mean, you play this ship sort of like how you play the Fletcher. Yeah, it doesn't have the fast reloads. But when you compare it to the Benson, you expect the Benson to, do Benson things. While the Charles Hughes with a 4x1, smaller torpedo range compared to the Benson, you just don't expect the ship to strike the way the Benson would. And that's what throws some people off. And today's game is going to be a Kraken game, Charles Hughes. And right here is going to show you pretty much my reload. Pretty good. Down the Asashio, I mean, it's well expected. Since, the Asashio has a slower reload than the Charles Hughes. But yeah, like I mentioned, the Charles Hughes is a ship that people sometimes just don't expect how the player is gonna use it, and when it strikes, it hurts because 7-kilometer torpedoes. Well, I have 6.7 kilometers on torpedoes because I have leaves on here on this build. The gun's 3.8. They're about the same about my Benson. I'm just missing one gun. AA defense is pretty good. We're looking at the fifth gun that would be on the Charles Hughes is one of my AA guns, which make it a really pretty balanced AA. Like 46, I believe, for AA defense. Rudder shift of 2.7 is not that bad. And my concealment of 5.4 is, it's pretty good. It's better than my Benson, I can tell you that for sure. Well, I actually don't know if I can get it better, but I haven't really tried to get it at a better concealment. I'm trying to see if there's anything more to add. Besides the two ships we already sunk. This is a Kraken game already, so expect me to do things that get me this Kraken. Now, you see how I started in the middle of the map where I spawn, and then I'm heading over here towards the B flag. That's my way of using my destroyer, going to one side to another. Now, we do have some trouble here. I am against a Hood and I believe Leander, which is a pretty good cruiser at his tier. It's pretty dangerous, even in a tier 6 destroyer like the Charles Hughes. Now, unfortunately, we are not going to win this game, and I actually have a little surprise that I uploaded this video. One of the reasons why I uploaded this video, because it's going to be actually a double header Kraken, which is pretty rare to see in World of Warships. Keep in mind that the destroyer in the other team, he is gonna go and pop off as well. This hood sonar me, hydros me, and he's aware that I am around. 2.1 kilometers, and I will uh let's see if we can upload these torpedoes. So 2.1, I knocked those torpedoes out of the boats and are heading towards the hood. Hood is big aware that pretty much my presence is made with the sonar or hydro, but still managed to go down to my torps. We're up to 57,000 damage, which it's not much, but it's pretty much enough for me to not consider it a Kraken kill steal game, pretty much, that goes around. Destroyers are a really important asset to the game, in the late game especially. It's one of those ships that, or ship class to be specific, that do play a big role in this game, besides spamming torpedoes like the Shimakaze. Destroyers actually control the game when it comes to capping, destroying ships, and also maintaining a lead. They are, primarily the one ship that spots the other ships for our battleships and cruisers to gun down. And without destroyers, maintaining the lead is pretty much impossible, especially when you have your destroyers down at an early advantage, pretty much. Leaves you at a disadvantage for yourself, and that's why destroyer class, ship class are really important to maintain this late into a match. Now we do have the lead. We are balanced in the two flags that the enemy team has as well, along with me. I have AB, they have CD. There is a Jervis, I believe an Akatsuki, Colorado, and I cannot think of the other ship when it comes to mine at the moment. Now, I do have an Akatsuki teammate, 2 battleships. I believe one is going to go down anytime soon, and a New Mexico. I'm trying to pretty much assist here. Let's see. Looks like that Colorado might be going down. And unfortunately, our rental Florida is going to go down to the Jervis, and I did say keep an eye on that Jervis. That Jervis is going to pretty much do something amazing. I mean, props to him. I'll let you guys see for yourself. Unfortunately, I'm going to point it out when the moment comes out. Could have definitely finished this game differently. If I could have the time I played this game and reverse it back to see what I could have done differently, I definitely would have picked that moment specific to go back and pretty much counteract what I did there. So the Akatsuki is gonna get spotted. We're gonna start shooting here. Get our guns ready. We're gonna smoke up for New Mexico here, and see if we could get the Akatsuki. Now, my plan here was for the New Mexico to stay in the smoke and me to spot, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case for the New Mexico. They didn't get the memo, but that's fine. Sometimes you can't just think what the other player is thinking. Sometimes you can't ask for the other player to do something without communication, and probably if I would have voice chatted, which probably could have won this game with a different route there. I mean, the New Mexico had the smoke right in front of them. All I had to do was just spot there. We're gonna get our 4th kill with the Akatsuki that hits our torpedo here, and we are gonna turn in because I realized that the Jervis is going to be nearby, and I have this Colorado at a distance. I don't want to fall victim to the Colorado's AP, which are 406 millimeters, by the way. So here's the plan. My plan was sink this Colorado and get the F out of here, pretty much. I didn't want to get involved with the Colorado and the Jervis, so I am going to slowly try to head towards the Akatsuki smoke in case everything goes bad, I have smoke there. Pop that and just run away. So launch my torpedoes and heading back to my smoke, which still has 49 seconds left. Now the New Mexico, you can see there, didn't really have to shoot. That's fine. He did shoot enough, I believe, to do some damage. Unfortunately, he's gonna go down to the Colorado. I was trying to make it back so he could get that rebuild back in place, but the Jervis sent some single torps there, and that's gonna throw us off. Now here's the point where I want to go back and see if I would have shot those 3 shots there, that Jervis would have probably lost the battle. We do get our Kraken, the Colorado kill. Shooting now is the reason why I lost this matchup against the Jervis. Right here, he does damage, and at this point, he's gonna 100% outgun me. He has, I believe, 4 guns in the front, and I have only 2. So 100% going to outgun me right here. He smokes up. I'm trying to get my torps out, but yep, unfortunately, we're gonna go down. He gets his Kraken on me, and I got his Kraken on his Colorado. It's up to this Akatsuki to finish off the battleship and the Jervis, which would probably have been, depending on how far he is, I actually give it like a, my odds were like a 65-35 for him to, 65 to, you know, possibly lose it, and 35 to win it. And I'm not saying that he's a bad player or anything, but the chances of this Akatsuki gunning down the Jervis and at the same time torpedoing down the battleship are pretty low. So that's why I would say a 65% chance of him losing this match and 35 to win it. I mean, it was a really good game. Everyone played their role. Unfortunately, we did some mistakes that could have definitely changed the tide on this game, like me shooting early on that Jervis. But anyways, we're going to cut straight to the end. The Akatsuki survives. He does leave enough health on the Jervis to survive. And like I mentioned, if he would have gunned down the Jervis, it would probably have changed the game as well. But he might have taken a hit by the battleship, so, you know, many possibilities. It's a lot of timelines, a lot of little lines and situations, whatever. You understand what I'm talking about. But anyways, we do end it on a really good game. 5 kills on both sides. Seems like the Duke of York, Akatsuki, and the Ismail did not show up. It's fine. I mean, we did our best. 5 kills on each side. Jervis did pop up and showed himself and why he was gonna win this game. And anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this game, 75,249 damage, 8 torpedo hits, and 5 destroyed ships. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and I'll see you guys soon. We have reached 712 crates, by the way, so I'm still thinking of what to do with those 712 crates on my updated version. This version is just showing 675, and that's not the actual number count. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and take care.